Deuce Deuce. What it do? Facebook, YouTube. The Godfather, we out here. Quick message. Recently I had an epiphany about heaven. I had an epiphany about heaven and those who are putting in hella work to get into the heavenly gate. And here it is right here. If indeed heaven is a place that religious people go after they die, the epiphany that I had was simply this right here. I don't want to go to heaven. On some real shit. If heaven is the spot where the most righteous people within our reality are going to go after they die, I don't want to go to heaven. Simply due to the fact that from my experience with these self-righteous religious fucks, I've come to discover some of the most wickedest, most evilest, most lying, most vindictive assholes are the ones who are going to make it through them gates, through them heavenly gates. And on some real shit, why the fuck am I going to punish my spirit by wanting to go to a heaven where the assholes within this reality are going? Like, for real, yo. Think about this. Just think about this thought. On some real shit. Just think about what I'm saying. Modern times, a lot of us, we're awakening and discovering that in truth, a lot of bad and wicked ass motherfuckers are the ones that are wanting to go to this heaven of theirs. Now, I'm currently in the reality with you, the self-righteous, religious, God-fearing assholes. I'm currently in the reality with you, right? Right. And I have bear witness to all your evil deeds, all your evil-hearted, disgusting human behavior. I bear witness to your immoral ways. I bear witness to your lies. I bear witness to your thievery. I bear witness to you murdering people. I bear witness to you manipulating people. I bear witness to shit that I should have never been privy to. Like, my innocence have been abused in a way where it's like, Father, why the fuck did I come to this reality? Why did you put me in this reality to have my innocence be robbed of me with these people that are so-called working to get into heaven? Why? And then I'm being told I should, while I'm alive, I should work diligently to try to enter into a space with them in order that I may spend eternity with them. The fuck? Nah, bro. Nah. Get the fuck out of here, yo. On some real shit, nah. Now that I think about it, like, why would you suffer existence for however many years you are blessed to be on this earth amongst evil motherfuckers? And then spend those many years actively working to enter into the heavenly gates to spend eternity with them, simply because they're convinced that when they passed away, old things becomes new, they become safe, and in the heavenly realm, I guess they magically become saints. All their evil deeds are washed away, and they become angels. Like, the fuck? Fuck that, yo. Even if that was indeed the case, like, the nigga spent his days upon the earth being an asshole, a evil-hearted, greedy, killing savage, and in the end, when they passed away, they become angels, and magically everything that they have done is just swept away. I still wouldn't want to be in a space with a motherfucker like that for eternity, bro. Fuck out of here, man. Nah. Fuck no. Like, for real. This space, this realm, this spiritual kingdom that has been sold to humanity, where they are told, if you're a good boy, if you're a good girl, if you're a good man, if you're a good woman, when you die, you get to go to this heavenly realm. But in actuality, these people that are working to get through these heavenly gates, as I've stated, are wicked as fuck. All the sins that they literally project onto others, they say others are, prostitutes, fornicators, liars, murderers, idol worshippers, all this shit, all those things, the motherfuckers that are sitting in the pews are the ones that are literally doing these fucking things. But because they are dressed in their holy garment, their white attire, and they know passage within their biblical text, and they're able to spit it out on demand, they think themselves to be holier than thou. I'm better than you simply because one day out of the week, I get to go to this place of worship, and I get to put on this charade, this act that I'm a good human being. But the rest of the weeks, through my dealings and interaction with others within the reality, I'm a fuck motherfucker. I'm an evil motherfucker. In fact, not even the rest of the week. All days of the week, behind closed door, you don't know what the fuck is going on up here. Behind closed door, you don't know what the fuck I'm doing when ain't nobody got no eyes on me. Behind closed door, you don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Behind closed door, you don't know what the fuck I really believe. But yet, when I leave from behind them closed door and I enter in the public's eye, nigga, I'm righteous as fuck. Nigga, I'm a saint. Nigga, I'm pure. Holy, holy, holy God. How does some of their songs go? Holy, holy, whatever. They just sing and chant their God shit and try to just push it on people. Pushing their God onto people. If you are not saved, you won't go to heaven. Well, guess what, bitch? I don't want to go to heaven. Cause I'm gonna see your ass there. And I know who the fuck you are. I know just how fucked up you is. I don't want to be with you for eternity, bro. Sis, you a piece of shit living. And you think when you die, you're gonna become better? And you think, like, I'm gonna punish myself to spend eternity with you? Take your heaven and fucking put it where the lights don't shine. Am I being too mean with this message? Nah, I'm being blunt. I'm literally embracing my bluntness nowadays. You're no more sugarcoating shit. Because these fake ass self-righteous pieces of shit needs to be faced with the reality that they've been fucking living in lies. Got the nerve to tell people that you should be at my mercy of this pretense that I'm selling to you, pretending to be good when behind closed door I'm a piece of shit. Deal with this. Become a member of our cults. Let's work diligently to try to go through the heavenly gates and literally still continue our dumbass shit that we keep selling to others. If you're not a part of our cult, if you die, you're going to hell. Well, now that I think about it, I think I'm okay with that, bro. Like, on some real shit, I think I'm okay with going to hell. Like, some of the most beautiful hearted people I've come to discover, they've been labeled wrong. Like, I've came across prostitutes that are so kind-hearted that the saint that go to church every fucking day, that professes this God of theirs, the saint is worse than the so-called prostitute simply because of her lifestyle. I have came across gangbangers, I've came across killers, I've came across people who society label as just, oh, they're evil, they're this, they're that. And I have discovered that these people, they are kind as fuck. Now, life circumstances led to them doing some things, taking some actions in order that they may preserve self. Again, I'll state it. Self-preservation is a natural law. You got to do what you got to do in order that you may survive. These people that society label as rejects, as outcasts, as outlaws. The truth of the reality for me that I've discovered is like, bro, I'd much rather be amongst these people. I'd much rather hang out with the so-called demons, with the so-called hellbound motherfucker, with the people who society says they're immoral, they're bad, they're weak. I'd much rather be with them, because on some real shit, around these motherfuckers, yo, my nervous system is at peace. I'm actually at peace when I'm around so-called evil people. But now when I'm around these self-righteous church-goers or these religious motherfuckers, I'm on guard. Not literally intentionally, it's like on an unconscious level, my guard is up, because it's like something is just off. It's like the mask on these motherfuckers, you see through it and you see that these niggas are just faking. They are snakes in disguise. They are wolves wearing sheep clothing. And we're not doing none, we're not even falling for this dumbass shit no more. In the highest of the highest level of consciousness, one come to realize that sooner or later that indeed heaven and hell is not a place where people go when they die and pass away or whatever. Heaven and hell is a state of mind. In actuality, heaven and hell is right here, right the fuck now. But these motherfuckers have worked to convince people within the reality that heaven and hell exists outside of them. When they die, that's where they're going to go. And now this message for me is just, you know, sharing my insights, thought-provoking insights. Somebody out there is probably calling in a message like this, and this vessel is simply the vessel in which this message is being channeled through to confirm the doubts that they have, that indeed niggas not trying to go to heaven and be amongst these evil motherfuckers that when they was on earth, they was out in this bitch literally doing the most like fucked up shit. Niggas not trying to be around y'all in eternity. The way I see it, I said the good Lord does this, create, well, I feel as though the good Lord has dealt that already, because they got different dimension of consciousness, different dimensions of heaven. Instead of creating this space where, you know, some souls will have to suffer the reality wherein, bro, I was around that bitch ass motherfucker like when I was alive, now I gotta deal with this motherfucker for eternity. Fuck that. Create various dimensions within heaven, which has already been done with, again, up here. Create various dimensions where whatever this bitch motherfucker believe about what heaven is, let them experience it. Well, I should say, whatever they believe about what heaven and hell is, let them experience that at their level of consciousness, instead of cramping all of us together. Because on some real shit, when I depart from this body and I go to the next realm and I see some of the motherfuckers, well, I'm gonna have to see these you know what, I'm not going to go on to that. Let me just stick with the limited with the limited part of consciousness right now, I'm not going to bring everything. I'm not going to bring everybody up there. Not right now. If I had to literally meet some of these motherfuckers that are in this reality doing some of the most evilest shit in the heavenly realm, I'm gonna have a conversation with the good Lord. I have to pull her up, be like, look, girl, what the fuck you doing? Why you got me next to this nigga? I already spent about I don't know how many years on earth with him. I already know what the fuck the nigga's about. Why the fuck I'm in here with him? You mind like creating me a separate motherfucking world or reality where I can go and distance myself from this shit? Because I ain't dealing with this shit. You better do something about this, or I'm gonna literally go create my own idea of heaven and leave you in this motherfucker right here to deal with your shit. This is me speaking to the good Lord now. Sometimes the good Lord gets my fun side. Well, I'm just raw with him, because at times a nigga raw with me too. So it is what it is. But for real, there got to be different level of heaven. Because again, if I have to literally deal with some of the motherfuckers that I have dealt with while I was on Earth or on Gaia, I'm going to destroy that motherfucking world. Or I'm going to say, nah, fuck that. Send me back to Earth. Let me go hang around with the so-called bad people. Let me go hang around with the motherfucker that's hellbound. In fact, no. Send me to hell. I think hell is where the party at. Because from my experience when I was in the physical world, the bad people was actually the one that was kind. And the so-called good people were the fucked up people. So you know what? Send me to the bad people, because with them, I was comfortable. With them, I was at peace. With them, I ain't had to worry about shit. With them, we could coexist with one another, knowing that we was both capable of doing some fucked up shit. So we just chose to understand and have respect for one another. With them, there was mutual respect, mutual understanding, mutual acceptance. There was no judging or projecting our insecurities on one another. It was simply we vibed with the so-called bad people. But with the good people, with them, I'm being judged. With the good people, something's wrong with my lifestyle. With the good people, they smile in your face and literally twisting the knife in your back. With the good people, the motherfucker is fucking your bitch and literally coming around you acting as though ain't shit going on. With the good people, they're manipulating you. With the good people, they're killing you slowly. With the good people, they're fucking with your mind. With the good people, they're just doing so much covert, narcissistic shit, hiding behind the cross, their cross, hiding behind their religious beliefs, hiding behind their cult members, hiding behind their sect, hiding behind their religion, doing all these evil shit in the name of their God. And you got the nerve to think that I want to be in heaven next to you? You got the nerve to think I want to spend eternity alongside you? You got the nerve to think that I won't literally choose to go to hell than to be in heaven with you? Nigga, on some real shit, to these heaven-bound people, sit with yourself, yo. Like the truth that is yourself. And nobody around you. Remove your mask and take a look at yourself for real, for real. Do you really think that people like us, you know, the outcasts of society, you think it's fair for us to continue this act of suffering with you? You think it's fair for us to tolerate you for eternity, knowing what we now know about religion people? No, man. All that to say this: fuck your heaven. Close the gate to me for good. In fact, you ain't even gotta close the bitch, because I'm not coming there. I don't want to come there. If everybody today, the religious motherfuckers now, the ones that are safe and holy, if all of y'all was to the rapture, if the rapture was to occur and all you motherfuckers was taken away, like on some real shit, you don't understand how huge of a favor that will mean to me. You don't understand how good of how much good that would do to the planet. To take all the religious people away in their through their rapture that they spoke of. You know, they disappeared, only their clothes is left behind. Cool. Take all of them away and leave us sinners behind. And let's see what happens to the planet. Let's see what happened to human relationship. Let's see what happens to life. Now, isn't that something to consider? Let the rapture occur. Let these heaven-bound motherfuckers, let these religious, self-righteous motherfuckers, let them be swooped away. Let them be taken away. You go to heaven and leave us behind. Me personally, they're gonna come to me and say, "Yeah, well, you gotta go to," and I'll tell them, "Nah, fuck that." Because they say you was a decent human being, you was a genuine human being. Be like, "Fuck you. Take all of them, leave me behind. I'm staying right here with the sinners. I'm staying right here with the hellbound niggas. I'm staying right here with the outcasts, the outlaws. Because with them, I have fun. I have peace. I'm authentic. Well, I'm always authentic. But with them, I get to see their authenticity. I get to see my reflection in them. Ain't no pretending. But with them heaven-bound motherfuckers, you don't know who the fuck they is. You don't know nothing about them because they're pretending 24/7. Literally hiding behind the God of theirs. And no, the hellbound people, we don't hide behind shit. What you see is what you get. We ain't pretending. We're not perfect. We make mistakes. We learn from our mistakes. We fall to get back up. We don't pretend. We don't hide behind God. We don't hide behind no cross. We don't hide behind religion. And we damn sure don't go into reality pretending to be good human beings. Nigga, whatever energy you bring, that's what the fuck you gonna get right the fuck back. You bring negativity, you're gonna get negativity. And this is where the whole self-preservation kick in, where some of the so-called bad people are murderers. If somebody tried to take away your life and you was the one to literally take their life first, the fuck? I was supposed, the religion motherfucker, they believe that if somebody is trying to take away your life, you should stand there and allow them to do just that, to take your life away without putting up a fight. Why? Because that makes you a good person. Now, the irony of that is, the religion motherfucker, they are the one that is pulling the trigger to take your life away. Do you see the delusional propaganda that they project towards you, that they want to sell to you? Allow these evil, devilish motherfuckers to cause you harm while you turn the other cheek and forgive them. Do you see? But now, when you literally understand that, nah, bro, you coming at me trying to take my life away, bitch, I'm gonna put you in the dirt before you get me in that dirt. When you put them in the dirt, you are labeled as a murderer, as a sinner, and now you cannot go into heaven with alongside them. And me, I said that is perfectly okay with me, because I don't want to go to your heaven with your ass. Fuck out of here, man. Laugh, get a kick out of this message, but while getting a kick out of this message, you gotta know it's funny. There's a sense of humor. Like, this nigga don't want to go to heaven with us, with them. Yeah, fuck that. Take them away. Nah, get your laugh, your 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 laughs out of this. But at the same time, don't miss the message. Within everything that I do, be it something funny, I mean, it's entertaining, but there's always a deep, profound message within it. Okay? A lot of these motherfuckers that are literally working to get to this old heaven thing, Ask yourself, knowing what you know about religious institution, knowing what you know, knowing the things that are being slowly but surely revealed about what they have done, the so-called saints amongst us, knowing these people and their character, do you really want to be in heaven with them? You got your answer. Do what you do. Act accordingly. I got my answer. And I damn sure ain't going to no space with them motherfuckers. I'm perfectly happy, literally, living my life in heaven right the fuck now. Treating people accordingly. Not pretending, not selling bits and pieces of myself to fit into nobody's world. I am me. No matter who the fuck I'm with. No matter where the fuck I am. Love me or hate me, I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, when I look in the mirror, the reflection that is looking back at me, that motherfucker is happy. Because when I look in his eyes, he's proud to say, look at you. You go to sleep every night knowing that you did not cause harm to anybody who was not deserving of it. You did not take out your trauma on anybody. You are not going out and about in this world consciously wanting to hurt people in any way, shape, or form. I'm proud to be you. I'm happy as fuck to be you. If I could be any fucking human being in the world, I'm happy to be you. This is what, when I look in the mirror, this is what that motherfucker, this is what is reflecting back at me. Now, why the fuck would I want to take this and be in a heavenly kingdom with some piece of shit who can't even look themselves in the eye when they look in the mirror? The Godfather, man. Deuce, deuce. We out here.